Pisces, I'm doing a reading for you for the full moon in Aquarius. Pisces, I feel like at this time you're in love, and you don't care who knows it. Like, I feel like it's so especially with it being the Aquarius full moon, I feel like it's so unexpected. Not only to you, not only to this other person here, right? Like, I feel like this is a person that has almost like been around you, right? And I feel like you're almost like seeing them in a whole different light. Stretch my nose there, right? And I feel like it's almost like the people that are surrounding you are like surprised, like they never would have like pictured you two together here, right? With this being said, Pisces, I feel like you're a lot more open and honest with like who it is you're seeing, who it is you're dating, like what it is you're choosing to do here, right? I feel like you have a lot of supporters, right? Like a lot of people that are encouraging of it. But I feel like with that being said, I feel like you have a lot of like negativity about it. Like a lot of people that are like hating on it. Like I feel like there's some people on their side, some people on your side. I have another deck. It's like a Louisiana, like Texas deck, right? And it's like the Lover's card. And it's on one side it's like red, and the other side it's like blue. And like the family members aren't like necessarily like liking the other person that they've chosen here, right? It's almost like two paths become one here as well, right? Yeah, I feel like there's a space here where it's like there are some people that are like very encouraging, you know, like then there's other people who are like absolute haters about what it is that you're trying to do out here, right? But Pisces, that's the thing. It's almost like the negative energy that's like coming in. It's up to you to transmute it. It's up to you to like to shift it and like make it better here as well, right? I feel like the only reason why you have the negativity surrounding it this time, I feel like there's a lot of jealousy, right? A lot of insecurity here, right? First out we have surrender. There's a lot of insecurity. There's a lot of jealousy here as well. I feel like it's because these are certain people that like they necessarily wanted to be with you. Like I feel like they could have felt like they missed out on their opportunity. They missed their shot here as well, right? They're like I feel like these are people that wish like they had that type of relationship here, right? Don't allow these people to throw like their negativity on you. Don't allow like people to like ruin whatever it is like you're like seeing here for yourself. Like you're happy, you're enjoying it. Stay in this love frequency. It doesn't even have to necessarily be in a relationship or in a person here, right? You could have just found this within yourself. And I feel like there's a lot of people that are like almost coming up and like trying to stop you from like having this happiness, having this joy, right? Like they're not understanding it, and it's not for them to understand here, right? And Pisces, that's something that you're realizing. I feel like you're almost like surrendering any of like what these people's like in negative emotions, negative, like I feel like you're releasing fear, doubt about the situation here as well, right? I feel like this is a connection here that you're choosing to do things the different, like in a totally different way than you ever have, right? Like you're choosing to really allow yourself to go with the flow and then just enjoy what it is that you're trying to grow here for yourself. Yes, Pisces, I feel like you are, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's such a heavy emotional space here. It's so much happiness, so much freedom here as well, right? You're not allowing people to really come in and affect what it is that you're trying to go, hey, good morning, Heller. First up, we have the Devil card. That's what I'm saying. I feel like there's been, once again, a lot of like worries, fears, toxicity, a lot of things that you've been working through. This could have been something that you weren't necessarily trying to share with other people here as well, right? Aquarius gang, yes. This is not something you were necessarily trying to share with other people. There's a lot of things that you're working through for yourself. I feel like you were almost like worried, fearful as to like, if other people were to find out, you know, like I feel like you're like stressed out here, right? That's not the case for you at this time, right? And then we have this star. Here you go, Aquarius. That's what I'm saying. Whatever toxic energies, whatever almost like a lack of security here. I feel like there's been a huge fear as to like what other people will think. Whatever that is, like that's out the window. Not at this time. Whatever worries and fears, whatever toxic patternings, toxic behaviors. I feel like it's almost like oh, thank you. I feel like it's almost like worries and fears as to like what other people will think. But I feel like these are like not even your people. I feel like these are people that are like trying to tear you down, trying to control you, trying to manipulate here, right? These are not even your people. And I feel like you're really healing through this situation, right? You're moving far away from anybody that's been sneaky, anybody that's been shady here, right? I feel like there have been almost like people around you that have been like wolf in sheep's clothing here as well. Yeah, I'm saying that from the Seven of Swords, right? You're moving away from these people. We have the Chariot right in front of the Seven of Swords, right? Yeah, there's been a lot of people that have almost been putting on a facade here, like pretending to be your friend. I feel like these have been people that have been interested in you. These could have just been your haters here, right? I feel like you're kind of like seeing and acknowledging who these people are as you're like kind of going through this as well. You're moving away from any people who have been like almost like supporting you in your face, but then like tearing you down behind your back, right? Yeah, I feel like it's very much involving this love offer. Yeah. There could be a Cancer around you at this time. I feel like they've been very sneaky, very shady. I feel like they could be the one that's been trying to almost come in and make a love offer for you. Whatever this person's trying to do, it's coming to an end here, right? And then we have the King of Cups. It could be a masculine. Ooh, we also have the Queen of Cups. We have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups here, right? Yes, that could be any masculine or feminine, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces here. Here you are, Pisces, right? And we have the King of Swords. There could be an ending of a situation here involving a King of Cups, right? This Queen of Cups could definitely be going towards this King of Swords at this time, right? I feel like, once again, I feel like there's been a lot of situations where you've almost seen where people have been like fake, phony, right? We have two pairs. We have the King of Cups out here with the Queen of Cups. Sitting right beside that, we have the King of Swords with the Queen of Swords, and they're staring so hard at each other, right? Sitting right here with this Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's almost been a space here where there have been a lot of different people almost like yoked up, like together here, right, with the wrong kind of people. And I feel like that's what's coming to an end. I feel like you've almost like had some realizations, some understanding has to like, hey, you've been clicked up with the wrong types of people here. Like you've been in situations with people that are not really for you, that are not really bringing you happiness, that are not really bringing you joy. Like these are not people that God has sent for you, right? Like I feel like there's some realizations about that. You're realizing like who's been fake, who's been phony, who's been like almost like been deceiving you here, involving love situations. All of that's coming to an end. If you've been partnershiped up with the wrong types of people here as well, that's coming to an end. We have the Knight of Cups and the World card. Right after that, we start having pairs come out, right? King and Queen of Cups, King and Queen of Swords, and then right after that we have the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you're starting to realize like, hey, now's the opportunity for you really to take the time to start with somebody new that you can't, like, I feel like there's gonna, like, your thoughts are gonna start matching up here as well. The communication is gonna start matching up. This is gonna be a brand new opportunity. You're gonna start realizing like, hey, who the people that are really supposed to be here for you are, right? And in this process, you're really surrendering, you're letting go, even if that means letting go of, once again, these people that are no longer for you, right? You're only allowing yourself to go towards situations that are feeling right, right? That you can have proper communications. This is, once again, Pisces, this is something that you've been manifesting for yourself. We have the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Swords. This is something that you've poured passion into. This is something that you've spoken life into at this time, right? I feel like you've had your head in several different directions. I feel like you've almost been, once again, paying attention to what it is people have been saying here as well. There's going to be an opportunity. Yeah, I feel like there's your truth, their truth here as well. And I feel like you're almost having an understanding here as well, right? Then we have the Lovers card. I feel like if this is a person for you, I feel like you're going to have this like passion, this like, you know, like utmost joy come in for you. This is going to be something that you're not going to want to hold your energy back here as well, right? This person's coming in very quickly for you as well, right? And as they're coming in, they have a brand new opportunity. Yeah, and then we have the Eight of Wands. They're coming in so quickly. As they're coming in, they're going to offer you an opportunity here that I don't feel like you've been offered, and I don't feel like they've offered to anybody else here as well, right? You're going to know if this is a situation you're supposed to be taking here as well, right? You're going to have so many signs, so many synchronicities coming in for you. I feel like it's once again going to be a sudden shift. I feel like there's been a space where you've been in these partnerships where things have just not been, you know, connecting, not been reaching like the heights here. And I feel like you knew that. You knew that this was not like situations for you here as well. You had the signs. I feel like even though you had the signs, you like almost didn't pay attention to the red flags. Not at this time. You are paying attention to the universe. I feel like as you're paying attention here, the universe is telling you exactly where it is you're needing to go, what it is you're needing to do, what it is you're supposed to be growing here for yourself as well, right? Scratch my nose there. And this Ace of Wands is sitting right under this Chariot card, right? Once again, like you're just going to have this sudden impulse as to, hey, it's time for me to get up and go. It's time for me to do these things, right? Like, I don't feel like you're sitting on your hands. You're not waiting for these things to just pass you by anymore as well, right? We have the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Cups sitting right under the Seven of Swords here as well. The Empress is sitting right next to it. If you're having any nervousness, any worries, any uncomfortability here about, hey, this new course of action. Because once again, I feel like this is going to be something so different than what it is you've been doing before here as well, right? This situation is really going to start healing you in ways that you've never experienced as well, right? I feel like once again, this is going to create some like uncomfortability. You're starting to feel like feelings and like love energies and stuff that you hadn't felt before, right? And so I feel like there's going to be a space here where you're really going to start worrying, fearing, self-sabotaging here, right? Whatever this is, it's going to be an illusion, right? Once you have some realizations about that, you're really going to help relax into this energy, and then you're going to start having new ideas. You're going to start growing something once again so different, so out of this world here, right? You're letting go of any. I feel like there's almost been like there's not like there's been a lot of it's like false worries and fears here, right? Of like things that you're having to let go. I feel like they're like, although you could be partnering up here as well, right? Once again, this doesn't have to be in love, right? Like, but I feel like there's a partnership coming in, whether this be in business, romantic, whatever, right? I feel like you're feeling like in order for you to get these things, in order for you to feel like you are in yourself, you're in your true power here, there's going to be things that you're having to let go of, right? And I feel like there's almost like a sense of like worry and fear of like freedom, right? Like it's no, you're still going to have your freedom. You're still going to be in a safe place here. I feel like once again, these worries and fears are from like the past relationships, past things, past agreements here that you've had to deal with. You're not having to release anything like you've had before. Like you're able to really have this freedom. Your path is clear. All it has to do, you just have to open up the door here, right? I feel like you're getting in your emotion. Like I feel like you're once again, it's self-sabotage. You're stopping yourself from truly going forward and being happy here, right? We have the Queen of Pentacles right here. Yeah. I feel like, in order for you to almost like be this like wife figure, like this, like the boss figure here as well, right? Once again, you're feeling like there's going to be a lot of things that you're going to be like left out from. There's going to be a lot of things you're not going to be able to do. That's not the case. Once again, there's still worries and fears here that you're working through. Yeah, and then we have the Hermit card. Yep, and then we have, I feel like, once again, I feel like there's a space here where you're almost worried about, like, I feel like you've been so good on your own here, Pisces. Like, you've been so good taking care of yourself. Like I feel like you could have been single for such a long time, and like that's just what you know, right? And I feel like there's a space here where you're almost like fearful as like the next step, like where it is to take yourself here as well. You could just be dealing with a Virgo. You've been on your path and you know like what it is, and it's almost like relinquishing that power to somebody else is kind of worrying you here, right, Pisces? It's to your benefit that you allow this situation to really grow, to really blossom here, right? Quit getting in your head, quit getting in your worries and fears here as well, right? This is a situation that's going to be fruitful. It's going to be worth the investment here as well, right? Even if it means that you're having to let go of some of your old lifestyle, some of your old patternings here, right? It's to your benefit. It's like the road is so much farther than like what it is you've been traveling up to this point. And I feel like you're almost like trusting on like the old reliable road here that you've been walking on, but that's not working for you anymore, Pisces. It's time for you to really change up whatever it is you've been doing here, right? And then we have the Temperance. I feel like it's really going to help you stay grounded, not get so worked up in the worries and fears here, right? If you are allowing yourself really to take the time necessary to play out, I just saw 2-2, really allowing yourself to play out, like don't just jump in, like allow things to grow slowly, allow things to like build up here as well, right? And then we have Page of Wands. You, once again, especially with it being the Page of Wands with this Temperance card, you're still allowing yourself to move forward. But you're being smart about it. You're not allowing yourself to get so wrapped up in the feelings and emotions here, right? You're still moving with passion. This is definitely something you're still going towards here, right? But you're not going to be so naive about certain situations, and you're not going to jump in with both feet forward, right? Like you're going to allow things to play out. You're going to allow people to show you who they really are, to see if there's any red flags involving this love situation here as well, right? You could be dealing with a Virgo, a Sagittarius here as well. An Aquarius, a Cancer, Capricorn, a Gemini, and then we have the King of Pentacles. Yep, this could be any masculine earth sign here as well. That could be Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Yeah. You're really being sure that you, whatever it is that you're getting into, this is going to be something long lasting. This is going to be worth the investment here as well, right? Yeah. I feel like this King of Pentacles could be going through a lot of tower moments here, right? I feel like this is something necessary for them to go through as well. I feel like there's going to be several points here where it's almost like their foundation is being checked, right? It's almost, the universe is once again almost checking this person to see, you know, how can you get back up on your feet? Like how strong you are, what it is that you can do here as well. As these bad things are coming in, like how can you reroute? Like how are you able to really transmute these energies here, right? It's almost like these bad situations are checkpoints. It's shown, like, don't get in your head as like, oh, these are red flags, you know, like the universe is saying that we shouldn't be together because all these bad things are happening. No, I feel like it's almost like these are bad things that are coming in to like make sure like, hey, is this the person that you're really wanting to deal with? Even if like all these bad things are coming in, how is it that you guys are able to handle it? How is it that you're able to really work through the situations here, right? Like, don't just run because you're like, there's so many bad things happening. No, that's not the case. I feel like it's really so that you're understanding what it is you're getting into, what they're understanding they're getting into. Is there a solid foundation? You know, if there's one argument, if there's one fight, like, will the whole thing like crash and burn here as well, right? This is necessary for you to not only grow in yourself, but grow together here as well, right? It's almost like, how are you two able to heal from this? You know, are you able to protect each other? You know, are you able to be supportive? You know, are you protecting your independence, you know, and still allowing, you know, codependence? You know, like, how is it that you're really allowing your situations to transpire here as well, right? This tower could have caused a little bit of separation here as well. I feel like it was just short. Once again, I feel like it was just for there to be foundations checked here as well. There will be a coming back together, right? In this coming back together, once again, there's going to be so many ideas as to where to take this, where to go here as well, right? And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. The more that there are going to be coming together, is resting, recharging, really going into your manifestations here, right? It's pushing you up on the Wheel of Fortune, right? Like whatever it was that was trying to come up and stop you here, it was just checkpoints. And I feel like you're having some really like big understandings about that here as well, right? Whatever worries and fears that you've been having about this situation, whatever, you know, negative outcomes, checkpoints that you've been going through, it's just pushing you to make sure like, hey, is this really the opportunity that you're wanting to go towards? Instead of jumping, you know, both feet forward, you know, like take one step at a time so that, you know, like, what is it that you're going? Is this really worth the investment here as well, right? And then we have Knight of Wands. Once you realize what type of opportunity this is here as well, you're moving forward with so much passion. We have the Knight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is definitely the situation here that you're wanting to go to. As the situation's coming in, I feel like you guys are really able to have a reciprocal relationship. You're gonna notice, hey, your money situation, like, it's almost like the more happiness and positive energy that you're having in this situation, the more positive growth is coming in here for yourself, the more money is coming in here for yourself as well, right? All right, guys, let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy. Good morning. I haven't done the new Libra yet. This is Aquarius. No, this is not Aquarius. This is Pisces. This is Pisces. All right, let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy. Thank you guys so much for liking. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you're having an awesome day. It says obstacles and blocks are lifted. Ah, thank goodness, Pisces. All your good personal work and positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that all your flow of abundance continues. That's what I'm saying. Whatever it was, like the frustrating, you kept feeling like you were hitting blocks in the road here, all of that's being lifted from you. Like, it's all being taken care of. Like, you're being taken exactly where it is you're supposed to be going. Your path is clear. It's time for you to move forward here as well, right? Once again, there's gonna be a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. You're in love and you don't care who knows it, Pisces. Enjoy it, right? All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you next time. Bye.